A quick turnaround from Saturday's game. How's training gone today?
Yeah, it's gone well. Obviously, after a defeat, you want to get the players back at it as soon as possible, and quick response, and no better sort of preparation than a game tomorrow night, which we're looking forward to, and obviously again on Friday. So it gives you a small turnaround, but it also gives you games to go out and show how good we can be.
And what was the mood of the players like today following the weekend's defeat?
Yeah, really good, energetic, good tempo to the session. We played obviously late on Saturday night, so they only had really Sunday recovery, but players look sharp and motivated and in good spirits really.
And although there was no JD Welsh Premier League game the weekend for the New Saints, nevertheless we're still top of the table, and I guess the intention is to stay there throughout the season.
Of course, that's our aim. At the start of the season, the very first game, you want to get the goal difference up and be top of the league. We got the goal difference up. Unfortunately, Connors Key went one further than us, or two further in goals, and managed to get top of the table. But after that little hiccup we had earlier on, we're top of the table, and the short sort of meeting we had today was we are top of the table. Let's stay top of the table and push on from here now.
With 3 games in less than a week, or within the space of a week, should we say, how will that affect your selection for tomorrow's game?
Yeah, players are coming back in now. Sis is available for selection tomorrow, having missed the game at the weekend. You've got Ryan Brobber coming back to fitness. So really there's not many missing from the squad. So playing Saturday, Tuesday and Friday will maybe open selection door for some of the other players that haven't played and get minutes, whether it's not starting but coming off the bench, or whether it's taking the chance in the starting lineup. But again, there will be probable changes being made.
Aberystwyth going to the game, they've got 6 points from 4 games.
Yeah.
What sort of tactical approach are you expecting from them?
Yeah, no, having a look at last week's game where they played Llanelli, did well. I think they went 1-0 down in the game, and they're a team that like to attack and play on the counter. They've got pace. Jeff Callaway has played there for years. He plays. I think they've pushed Declan Walker further up the pitch. He does well, so he's got to be. We've got to keep him at bay. Ashley Ruan, centre forward, bit of pace. Ryan Edwards used to be here. So if you look at those 3-4 players going forward, got lots of options, and we've got to be at our game. We've got to keep the ball shorter distances. We've got to play between them. We've got to take our chances and let the rest of it do the work. I mean, what we don't want to do is break, put numbers up the pitch, and then get countered, because they are a counter-attacking team. And they've changed a few personnel as well. The personnel has changed within the side. So yeah, they've won 2 and lost 2. Like I said, 6 points. Come here, make sure that they don't get a foothold in the game. I'm sure they'll come and press like they've done previously, and we've just got to match them and be better than what they've got for us.
The New Saints scoring plenty of goals so far this season, but also keeping them out at the other end as well. Conceded 1 in both the opening games of the season, but 2 clean sheets. Overall, Scott, looking at the position and the picture statistically, you must be pleased with that.
Yeah, you always want to get clean sheets. Every time we go out into that football pitch, clean sheets, they build your foundations. You go on from there. We know that we get 5, 6, 7 probably clear-cut chances every game. It's what we do with it. We get into good areas, how good we can be on our final ball. And like I say, you look at previous games where obviously the previous game was 89 minutes we conceded. We need to do more to kill off games. The defenders don't have to worry so much then with their responsibilities. If it's 1-0 in a game and centre forwards or midfielders or wingers are missing chances, then the defenders are always on their toes and we're always up against it. Anyone can score at any given time, 15 seconds, 10, 15 seconds it takes to score a goal, whatever. We have to be better at defending set plays.
In our last pre-match press conference, We talked about Ben Cabango. He wasn't available. Is that still the case now?
Yeah, Ben's been ill. He's had tonsillitis quite bad. He's resting up. He's on antibiotics, but he will be back in possibly Thursday training. He won't be available tomorrow night's game. He'll be available at the back end of the week.
Josh Nembard stepped in, of course, for Ben, and he had a good game and scored his first goal for the club.
Yeah, it's pleasing to see. It's nice for him to get minutes to start the game, to be so positive in his play. Hardly put a foot wrong. I can only remember probably once or twice him giving the ball away. Defensively, he was solid, and the side of the game that I know he's good at, passing through into midfield, his longer passing is very good, and to get the goal as well in injury time to get us level was very pleasing. I'm delighted for him.
You've already mentioned a couple of other players as well who are coming back after injury. What is the general situation like? Anyone affected by the Queen's Park game that won't be in contention for a place?
I think there's slight little niggles and whatever, and we've just got to be careful. Danny hurt his shoulder, but should be fine. I think we'll have to have a look at him tomorrow. But if not, we've got other players to step in. Like I said, Sis is coming back in, so the squad's good enough. I believe in the squad. Great bunch of lads. Always want to play football the right way, and looking forward to tomorrow night.